over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Popped him up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Juan Nicasio, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Now in the box, Max Muncy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Muncy stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here's the 0-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Martin gathers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter rules out.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. At the knees, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Fouled off. Full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 13 home runs, and 38 runs batted in. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's the 1-2. And that's taken in the dirt.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's Corey Seager as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
He's going.
Bellinger's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Bellinger leads off second with nobody out.
Ball.
2-1.
Count 2-1.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with another 2-2. Well hit deep down the right field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Jean Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 2 for 3. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slow roller down the third baseline. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Swung on but fouled off to the left. That's lifted the other way out to left. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Nicasio. 9-1-2 due up.
Juan Nicasio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Jean Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Segura, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Russell Martin now. His
catcher,
lifetime line
Russell.
against Nicasio. Batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Martin, a 36-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Rich Hill, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
The left fielder, number 31, Joc Pederson.
Stepping in, Joc Pederson. He went down swinging to start the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hill, the runner at first with two gone. Again, he sends it out of play.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. It remains 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And there's ball 2 now. To 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, 2 down now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Ready now, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Herrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it. Well, he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
In now, Maikel Franco, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. Hit hard to short. A flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Bellinger is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing. Regardless.
Here's Corey Seager.
He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So stepping in, Chris Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for L.A. They're down. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Realmuto.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, Juan Nicasio comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Popped straight up. And no one will track it down. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he pops it up. Seager into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jean Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
3-1 to him now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Russell Martin.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 home to Martin. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He loses him on ball 4.
The pitcher, number 44, Rick.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Victor Arano enters now to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Arano.
Rich Hill will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Martin, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are two away.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
From the stretch. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box, Max Muncy. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is McCutchen. And no one will track it down. Ready on 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Real Muto has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pause, now the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Kevin Quackenbush takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. Played on the backhand. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The third baseman, Maikel Franco.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
0-1.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. McCutchen at second with 2 down. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Phillies on top, 2-0. Now batting, Justin Turner. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 5.
Striding in once again, Corey Seager. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Count still at 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. Slow roller left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Gene Segura standing in.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Scott Alexander.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Williams over at second. Hernandez at first, 2 out in the inning. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. The Phillies leave a couple. They're up 2-0. Edubray Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so with a
please.
left-handed hitter waiting,
Now
they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pollock has a .280 batting average. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Taylor blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Devo. Lead off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. In in the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
Number 31.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Jock Peterson becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in, Max Muncy. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Hernandez on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead. A.J. Pollock will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 11.
Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Taylor over to his left. 1 down. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7. Maikel
Digging in to try it again,
Franco.
Maikel Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Franco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pollock. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th.
Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him, and that's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and that's the first out of the inning. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The 0-2 once more is a ball high and inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Line toward right center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Dylan Floro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jean Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now that's second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Floro has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boyd, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
A ball and no strikes. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Pat Neshek comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 93.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
11.
One away.
A.J.
In now, A.J. Pollock. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's gone 2 for 5.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder. Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Hernandez. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Digging in, Russell Martin earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Alvarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pat Neshek closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi White.